Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. This is Eleanor Barclay, and we've got another festive episode of Dick Rogers, Space Detective. You're listening to a bunch of nerds, the Northeast Radio Drama Society, because, as we always say,
everywhere is northeast of somewhere.
It's hard to believe that for the last 4 years, we've been digging up old episodes of a long-forgotten radio drama, Dick Rogers, Space Detective.
Yeah, I've had 3 jobs in the past 4 years, so you guys are lucky I'm more committed to this lucrative endeavor than any dumb career.
Eleanor, are you like this at work, too?
Like what? Are we gonna get on with this show or what? We've got eggnog to drink.
Did someone let Eleanor bring the eggnog again this year?
No, Mike. I brought those brownies. I cut them in small pieces because they're really rich. But seriously, Darla, take it away. Holiday cheer and all that Hallmark Channel crap.
Really teed that one up for me. This week's episode, Dick Rogers Has a Wonderful Life, premiered sometime in the mid-'80s.
And you can tell, because the whole thing smacks of Reaganomics. In the end, Dick just keeps toiling away, with a little less debt, and the bad guy just keeps running the bank.
Will both of you stop with this cynical analysis for just one night?
Trickle down through my ass.
For what?
Fine.
Well, I guess that's all I have to say about it, really. Let's start the show.
Welcome back, listeners. The air is crisp, the snow is falling. It's time to gather round the hearth with the family for what is truly the most wonderful time of the year. It's time for another special holiday episode of Dick Rogers, Space Detective. Today's broadcast, Dick Rogers Has a Wonderful Life, is being brought to you in an uninterrupted ad-free experience, right after this message from today's generous sponsor. Yes, just as you will learn right along with Dick in this evening's tale, life is wonderful, and our sponsor embodies the spirit of the season like no other. The spirit of compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the written or spoken word. Truer today than ever before, we must connect, listen, and remain open to the ideas of others. As our sponsor's first tenet so eloquently states, one should strive to act with compassion and empathy toward all creatures in accordance with reason. These and the other 6 tenets of the Satanic Temple are words to live by as we listen along as our gumshoe protagonist learns that indeed Dick Rogers has a wonderful life.
Please, God, hear my prayer. Help Dick Rogers in his time of need.
Dear Lord, please help my husband, Dick. He's a good man, I know he is.
Oh, Dick's gonna need some help tonight. If you could find it in your infinite wisdom to give him a hand there, I'd really appreciate it, God. I'll talk to you later. See you, bye.
God, can you give me the Dick Rogers action figure this year for Christmas?
God, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I wouldn't mind a pack of cigarettes and, help Dick along the way, too, if you wouldn't mind.
Dear Lord, please help my brother Dick. He really needs help right now. And, I'm not going to be there for him, so if you got this one, thanks, buddy. I owe you one.
Please, God, please help my daddy.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Please, God! Oh, God! Oh!
Hey, God, Harold and Petovius here. You know what I want. Yeah, that's right. Money. Thanks. Bye.
Dear me, please help Dick Rogers. I would be so very thankful to myself.
Dear God, I really need that digi wallet back. I know he's supposed to be helping with Dick right now, but he's gonna be real mad at me. If you could just give me that wallet back, that'd be great. Thank you. Hello? Are you there, God? It's me, Clarice.
Yes. Come in, Clarice. Joseph is already here.
Oh, hi, Joe.
Clarice.
It's your time, Clarice.
Someone on Mars needs our help?
Yes, a space detective named Dick Rogers.
Is he sick?
No, worse. He's discouraged. His business, Richard Rogers Detective Agency, is about to be in a world of hurt.
Money troubles? I thought I was gonna get one of the really good ones, like a double murder-suicide.
You have 1 hour before Dick plans to do the unthinkable.
Only an hour to get dressed? What should I wear? I can hardly keep up with the Mars fashion.
You will spend that hour learning all about this space detective.
Really? How unique can he be? Just another mopey gumshoe. They are like a dime a dozen in this galaxy. I don't get why helping people find lost puppies and cheating partners has such a high burnout rate. God, if I do this, am I finally gonna get my official titanium wing gliders? It's been 200 universal year units and people are starting to talk.
I think I could be convinced if all goes well.
Yes, sir.
Now you need to focus. Dick is almost to the outer Atmo airlock. He knows the codes, so there is nothing to stop him from walking out. We mustn't let that happen.
No, never.
I've approved your authorization to transport to Mars Zone KB4Z. Now listen to the briefing from Joseph. You must learn all about this detective if you want to truly make a difference. And Clarice, do try to remain positive.
Fine, whatever. Mars fashion isn't even pretty right now anyway.
Please pay attention, Clarice. 10 years ago, Dick was a much younger man. Yes, young, perhaps a little dumb, but full of compassion for his community. The idyllic town of Tharsis Falls. Beautiful, in spite of the ever-constant need for competent space detectives. Dick and his brother BB helped out their father with the family business, Richard Rogers Detective Agency. On this perfectly temperate, Atmo-regulated evening, Dick and BB were perched upon a rooftop overlooking the city, and one particular window, which framed a rather romantic scene between lovers, neither of which was married to the other.
Dick, give me those binoculars again.
We've already solved the case. It's against the Detective Code of Ethics to gather more intel once the marks have shown their true colors.
Yes, but I want to see the true colors of their underwear.
You're incorrigible, BB. You're 18 now. No more of the funny stuff. If you're going to take over the business after Dad, you need to get the facts straight. No funny business.
Sure. But I've got 4 years of funny business at college before I've got to buckle down. I am so excited to start this next week. It's going to be a gas.
Yes, well, just make sure you also learn something while you're there. College isn't free, remember. Dad had to put up over half the business as collateral for your fancy detective degree.
Yeah. And that's why we've been here picking up all these extra all-nighters. But hey, that trip of yours isn't going to be cheap either. Remind me again of your plans?
The grand tour of the solar system. We start on Mercury, then it's right on down the Mvemjasnup. Ending on Pluto is the only way to go. I can't wait to relax on the Terra beaches. Blue sand for miles. It's gonna make these late-night stakeouts worth it.
I never understood why you don't like this work, Dick. It's fun. We get to uncover stuff about people's lives they would rather keep hidden and be the hero in the process.
I guess I'd just rather stick to my own business. BB, shut that comm off! I told you to check and make sure you were on silent.
I did! I thought... Ha! You forgot too!
Oh, look. They've turned off the light. I think we've been spotted.
Dick can't figure out this new tech.
I did turn it off. Wait, this is a direct override comm from Dad's private line. But he's been no contact on Phobos for a week. This is important, BB. We gotta answer this. Here, I'll turn it on speaker since our cover's blown. Dad, what's up?
This is Medic Station.
8225 Phobos Sector 2.
You are listed as the emergency contact for...
Dick Rogers.
We regret to inform you that today at...
1536 Standard Universal Time.
Your...
Parent.
Was admitted and diagnosed with...
Venusian hyperplane.
We...
Regret.
To inform you that your...
Parent.
Has...
Died.
We are...
Sorry for your loss.
What? No, this This can't be happening!
BB, watch out! The edge!
Ah!
Hold on, I've got you. Use your legs. I'll pull you up.
Thanks, Dick. That was close. I owe you one.
If it weren't for Dick's quick reflexes as BB fell off the building, who knows what would have befallen him.
Wow, that would have been so tragic.
Sometime later, in a nicely appointed boardroom.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. All right, the ayes have it. Dick Rogers will take over as president and CEO of Richard Rogers Detective Agency. Now, as this shareholders meeting comes to a close, the board has this to say, Dick. Don't let us down. While your old man was in charge, we had the confidence to take on a large amount of debt, and we have. But now we have you. You're the eldest boy, and it all falls to you. I won't lie, there will be pressure, and we're going to need to see results. And quickly.
I'll do my best to keep things in working order and ship shape for the next few years. I've added my savings as my promise to reduce debt. You know, this is only temporary while BB is away at school. Once he's back home, the real detective in the family will take over.
Yes, well, we shall see. You understand the alternative, don't you? We'll be voting to sell. To the highest bidder, of course.
Did I hear my name over here? Thanks for today, Dick. You always were a trooper. I know you'll get that case closed rate up to about 86% in no time. I owe you one.
You see, Clarice, Dick's life had changed in an instant. His grand tour tossed to the wayside to ensure BB could attend school, and the detective agency stayed solvent. BB excelled in school, earning top marks and becoming quarterback of the space football team. And at the agency, the cases kept rolling in.
Yes, come in, but don't expect me to pay much mind. I'm up to my ears in these expense reports and need to focus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a bad time? I can certainly come back later.
Oh, no, certainly not. Please, here, have a seat. Let me just clear these papers off.
Oh, your papers. Let me help.
No need.
Oh, no, I got this one. It's okay.
Yeah, there you go. Jax, I told you to buzz me before letting folks in.
Sorry, boss. I can't keep these things straight, you know.
The guy can't keep anything straight, but he tries. He's supposed to vet everyone that comes in. Not that I don't want you in, mind you, but, well, look, what can I do for you?
Oh, silly. Jax let me in because we know each other.
And how do you know Jax? Are you, together or something?
I don't know Jax. I know you. Mary Hatch? I went to school together.
Mary. Oh, yeah, Mary with the pink hair from English class. Yes, of course.
No, silly. I was a blonde back then, and it was math class.
Right. Yes. It was the letters in the algebraic equations that threw me off. And I guess I just always pictured you with pink hair. It looks good on you. Real good. So, hear about the 5-year homecoming committee?
Actually, yes, but it's also about a case.
Anything for you, Mary. You just gotta ask. You say someone has stolen the moon? I'd go steal it right back and give it to you.
Oh, you are something, aren't you, Dick? It's nothing as grand as all that. No, someone has stolen all of the old yearbooks from school, and we're trying desperately to figure out who did it.
After that, Clarice, Dick was smitten. It wasn't more than a few months before he and Mary got hitched. Dolthax came along, and then Splagnor followed not long after.
Oh, wow. Those are some ugly-looking babies.
All the while, Dick may have been a reluctant detective, but he was a good one.
November 9th, 2052, Rogers relegates robbers to reformatory.
July 24th, 2052, Dick defeats dastardly drug ring.
September 21st, 2052, Rogers Rocket rivalry retributed.
January 1st, 2053, Space Detective successful. Space Director upset.
May 13th, 2054, Gumshoe grabs Galactic Gang.
October 31st, 2054, Rogers halts time traveler schemes. October 31st, 2054, noted Rogers does nothing newsworthy.
December 17th, 2054, Hero Dick prevents disastrous eruption.
March 3rd, 2055, local private dick awarded at public ceremony.
June 10th, 2055. Hero cop rescues all animals from a burning pet store despite his fear of snakes.
August 19th, 2055, porn star Dick Rogers to star in Enter the Wormhole.
And so, in the blink of an eye, Dick's future had gone from dreams of travel to the daily grind of a detective. The blue beaches of Pluto remained merely a dream. Dick and Mary spent their honeymoon tracking down a divorcee who tried to abscond with more than his fair share of the family's bank account. And money was always tight anyway.
Ugh, well, no wonder it was always tight. Look at that dump of a house they bought. Ugh. She painted every room a different color. How tacky.
4 years after taking over the agency, winter once again swept across the Martian landscape, bringing signs of winter solstice celebrations to the Rogers home.
Dad, is it winter solstice eve today?
Yeah, winter solstice eve, 'cause that means BB will be home.
Dolthax, Splagnor, it is winter solstice eve. But my sources in the field tell me that your uncle won't be arriving until your rooms are clean. Spick and span. Do you read me?
Okay, all right.
I am looking forward to meeting BB's girl. She sounds lovely from what he has shared about her. Oh, look, there are hover cars pulling up right now.
Dickie boy, the house is in ship shape. You and Mary really took this old stinker from a dump to a dream, didn't you?
Well, Mary did most of the work.
Nonsense. We did it together.
Now, Dick, I want you to meet my girl here, Grisellis. Or should I say, fiancé?
Oh, we're so pleased to have you, Grisellis. Are you able to stay the whole week here with BB?
Oh, I wish I could, but tomorrow morning I told my family I would visit.
Oh, do they live here in Tharsis Falls?
Of course. Didn't BB say? My father is Haraldin Petovius. Our house is at the other end of the Atmo containment sphere.
Petovius? BB? A word?
Grisellis, let's go check on the ham in the food rehydrator. Make sure it's not getting too moist.
You're going to marry a Petovius, BB? You know he's been pushing to either join the Acme Agency conglomerate or sell outright.
Dick, look, I knew you would take it as some personal affront. This is why I kept it from you for so long. Look, Haraldin has offered me a job at Acme Agency HQ. I never said I'd take over for you here, Dick. You just assumed. I can't pass this offer up, Dick. Grisellis is accustomed to a certain level of comfort, and RRDA is small potatoes. I mean, not that it's not great for you, Dick. It's clear from your numbers it's what you were meant to do. Be happy for me, Dickie. All my hard work is paid off. Now, where is that rehydrated ham?
But you owe me one, BB. I've got it. Jax, you're a bit early. The party doesn't start for another universal hour. But come on in and have a drink.
Dick, I'm not here for the party, but I will take that drink. Actually, keep that one for yourself. You're gonna need it. I lost the digi-wallet, Dick.
What do you mean you lost it, Jax?
I was on the way to the deposit station like you told me. You were very specific, said don't go anywhere else and don't do anything else. All I did was walk to the station, say hello to Mr. Petovius when I got there. We chatted and I told him how good things were going at the agency. But then I reached for the digi-wallet and it was gone. I looked everywhere. I even tracked down the hover car I took to the deposit station. It's gone.
That was all of our liquid assets, Jax. 8,000 universal dollar units. Just enough to pay off the final balloon payment due to the bank. It was due today.
Come on, Dick, we're playing Giffies and Robbers. Even Mary and Grisellis are in on it.
You Giffies will never catch me and my brother, the robber bandits. Pew, pew, pew.
Cut it out right now. God, why did we have kids? You're just a drain on us. And this house? The damn stair railing is falling apart. I don't even want to have people over tonight. Mary, call everyone. Cancel the damn party.
Dick, what's wrong?
My life, that's what. I've got business to attend to. I'll be out. Don't call me on the comms. I'll take another whiskey pack neat, Saul.
Afraid I can't do that, Dick.
Saul, I'm fine. I just want to drown a few more sorrows. So once again, I'll take that whiskey packed neat.
This is my bar, Dick. And I says the only thing you'll take is a nice brisk walk back home to Mary and the kids. It's winter solstice. You should be with your family.
I can't be with them till I figure out this money situation. One way or another. I've only got 2 options left, Saul. Let's hope this one works. Petovius? Thanks for taking my comm call on Winter Solstice Eve, no less.
It's the least I could do, considering it sounds as though we'll be family soon.
Well, I'll get straight to the point so you can get back to the missus. I'm gonna need just a bit more time on the loan. Just until after the holidays. We had it. We had the full payment, and Jax has simply misplaced the digi-wallet. I'm sure we'll find it soon. We just need an extension of a few more days. I'll even put up my life insurance policy as collateral. It's worth at least 10,000 Universal Dollar units.
Oh, Dick, if only I could. But Dick, if I did it for you, it would look like favoritism. Everyone else out here is pulling themselves up by their space bootstraps. How could I treat you any different? Why, it just wouldn't be fair. Looks like you're worth more dead than alive, Dick. Now, I hate to do this, but technically, now that you've told me that a large sum of money that is technically bank property has been stolen, I must report this to the gifts.
Looks like I've only got one option left, Saul.
Yes, your option is to go home and sleep it off, Dick.
I wish it were that easy, Saul.
And here, Clarice, is where we infer the passage of time based on the transitional music and the sounds of Dick's footsteps as he approaches the outer airlock.
Been a long time since I've been to the edge of the Atmo containment. Easy to forget how cold it is right next to the airlock. Makes the guy start to shiver. A pothole is right. I'm worth more dead than alive. Comms record on. Mary, kids, I love you all. I know things will be hard at first, but you'll be happier without your grumpy old man always complaining. Take the life insurance money, sell the agency, and get out of Tharsis Falls. I love you real time.
All right, Clarice, this is your cue.
He has his hand on the airlock.
Clarice, that airlock only needs 5 quarter turns.
Clarice, do it now. Go, damn you.
Come on, Clarice.
Fine. Stop. No, don't do it. No.
Who are you?
I hate this part. I mean, I hate it all, but introductions, so annoying. I'm Clarice.
Nice to meet you, Clarice. I'm
Dick Rogers. Yes, I know. I know much more about you than I cared to, frankly. Like, for instance, how I know you were about to open that airlock.
Well, my hands were on it, and I was in the process of opening it.
Ugh, whatever. But also, you're sad because your brother's an ass, and your kids are annoying, and your wife's interior design skills are lousy.
That sounds like half the families in Tharsis Falls.
Fine. Your dumb assistant lost a lot of money and you're here to kill yourself. So Mary can use the life insurance to skip town to go live on Pluto since there is not official extradition between Mars and that former planet. Also, you had an imaginary friend you called Darth and you cried the day it left for good.
Why? How? What? When? Who?
I didn't want to have to do that. Can we get on with this now? Look, how familiar are you with the multiverse?
Is that the new Jupiter Fusion restaurant in town?
You humans know diddly. You know that? The multiverse, parallel universes, your universe, infinite, right? Okay, so bumping right up against that infinity is another infinite universe. Kind of like bubbles in a bubble bath. They all are separate but make up this one big bunch, which is what I would much rather be doing right now. But no, I'm here to inspire you real quick so I can get my wings.
Your wings?
Look, if I turn things around for you, I can finally get my titanium wing gliders.
For what? What do they do?
Well, I mean, they look really cool. And I'll have much better vision. I'll be able to see Mars from my home all the way into someone's house if I wanted.
So like a peeping Tom? That doesn't seem good. I don't need convincing. I've already made up my mind.
Damn it, Dick. You're gonna make me work for this. I can feel Joseph laughing from here. Stop.
Why? Everything is terrible, and you're right about it all. My brother has left me high and dry. The money is gone. The kids, little brats. And Mary? Well, she's a looker, but her sense of style is terrible.
Well, buckle up, Dick, because we're going on a little interdimensional trip.
Wait, what? Clarice? Where the heck are we? Where did the airlock go?
Just follow the road and head back into town, Dick.
Yeah, this ruins all my plans. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. This crazy person is just coming up abruptly. Wait, what does this sign say? Patovius Falls? What on Mars?
Hey, pal, you got any spare universal dollar units from a digi-wallet? Help a man out on winter solstice eve.
Sure, I actually don't have anything on me.
Yeah, no one does in this godforsaken town. That Harold and Patovius has drained us all dry. Ever since Patovius took over as the city mayor, things have gone from bad to worse. He even stopped funding my job at the library.
Patovius? You mean he's responsible for this?
Been running this town for years now, man. Where you been? I'd get out of this cold if I were you. It's gonna be a long night.
Hey, wait a minute. You look real familiar. Hey, I know you. You don't work at the library. Aren't you that adult star that made his name of my fame and, your appendage?
Sure. My name is Dick Rogers, but I ain't never heard of anybody else by that name, especially not in Patovius Falls. And I'd never go into adult entertainment. I may be a down-on-his-luck librarian, but I'd never resort to that. Go find some place to sleep it off, buddy. You're worse off than me, and it's only gonna get colder tonight.
Cold, yes. Another whiskey will surely shake me out of this dream. Saul, old pal, I've lost my wallet on that walk out there, but I've sobered up. Can I have one more whiskey to get me home?
Look, mister, I don't know you, and I can't loan you a drink. I don't make the rules around here.
Well, sure you do. This is Saul's Tap, ain't it? You can do what you want.
Saul's Tap? Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are, but everyone knows this ain't been Saul's Tap for a long, long time. This here's Harl's Bar, and all I am is a bartender. And bouncer when need to be. Do I need to be?
No. No need for that. I'll head on out. I'll just walk home and... What? Where is my house? Mary? Kids? What the hell happened?
Patovius happened, Dick. Can't you tell? Read the sign.
New subdivision coming soon. Financing by Patovius & Co.?
Harlden runs it all, Dick. He owns the gift, the banks, and Acme Detective Agency, the only agency on this planet. Since Richard Rogers' detective agency died right after your dad kicked the bucket on Phobos.
What do you mean? I took it over.
Not in this universe, you didn't. In this one, you never existed. Look, down at the end of the newly paved street, what do you see?
That giant stainless steel monstrosity?
Yeah, why don't you look a little closer?
Oh, that's gotta be the biggest house I've ever seen. More like a fortress. And what's that? Are they having a party? All the lights are on. Wait. Who is that in the window? Mary? Mary! Oh, Mary, come out quick! I had thought I lost my mind.
Excuse me, sir, we don't accept solicitation, but since it's winter solstice eve, Hold out your DigiWallet and I'll transfer you a few universal dollars.
It's me, Mary. Dick Rogers, space detective. Oh, we've been married for 4 years and have 2 really annoying kids.
Oh dear, you are celebrating a little too hard tonight, aren't you, poor thing? I know times are tough, but I don't know any Dick Rogers. I knew B.B. Rogers in high school, but he had that terrible fall off the Capitol Bank building the same night his father died on Phobos. I only remember it so well because that's how I met Harlden. I was the secretary for the bank that managed the acquisition of Richard Rogers' detective agency into Acme Detective Agency. He showered me with gifts, and we married as soon as he had divorced his 4th wife.
Darling, what are you doing out here? Who is that?
Oh, Harlden, it's no one.
A beggar! What have I told you about giving money to these people? They just use it on drugs. No, they must work on their own to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. We cannot help them, or it won't mean as much.
You're right, Harl.
Now, get off my lawn before I blast you off of it.
I'm leaving. Oh, Clarice! Clarice, you batty thing, where are you? Help me, Clarice! Get me back!
This better be good. I was watching a couple do some very interesting celebrations for the winter solstice. The guy was a dead ringer for you.
I can't let Petovius run this town. Clarice, help me, please. I want to live again. I want to live again. Oh, please, God. I want to live again.
Finally, the magic words. I thought this was going to take all night. Let's go.
Clarice, you dropped him back at the airlock? Now he has to run all the way home.
It's fine. More dramatic this way.
It's Tharsis Falls! Woohoo! Happy winter solstice!
Happy winter solstice, Dick!
Oh boy, there's good old Saul's tap. Happy solstice, Saul!
Same to you, Dick, old boy. Come on in soon for another drink.
I'll be needing one, Saul, that's for sure. Oh, and there's the old Dick Rogers Detective Agency. Oh, and here's Petovius Bank. Happy solstice, Mr. Petovius! And here's my drafty old house. Mary, I'm home!
Dick, where have you been?
Oh, Mary, it's you. I left, and I tried to get back for hours and hours. It was a place, and you, and you, and you! You were all there! But you couldn't have been, could you? No, Mary, this was a real, truly live place. And I remember some of it wasn't very nice. Most of it wasn't. And the whole time I just wanted to go home. And she sent me home! Do you believe me? Anyway, I'm home, and I'm never gonna leave here, ever again. I love you all. There's no place like home. Give me a smooch, Mary.
Oh, Dick. Oh, Dick, it's a solstice miracle. Come into the living room, quick. The whole town came together and chipped in.
Very happy!
Excelsior!
I've been saving this money to hire you to investigate my cheated husband before my divorce. But seeing as how I don't have a husband, I think you can have it now.
I've made a name off your face and my fortune off my... Well, let's just say I'm donating all the proceeds from my latest endeavor to you.
Why, Dick, that's so kind of you. Such an upstanding member of society. I'd love to hear more about your latest film.
Well...
Dad, what's this? I found it under the solstice tree.
Why, this is a copy of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
There's something written inside. What's it say?
Why, it's a note from a very good friend of mine. Dear Dick,
remember, it's a wonderful life you got, I guess. Thanks for the titanium wing gliders.
Listen, Dad, my teacher says whenever a bell rings, A supreme being gets its wings.
That's right. That's right. Way to go, Clarice.
Well done, Clarice. You've made one man very happy.
But I don't know what's going to stop him from wanting to off himself next year when some other dumb thing puts him on the brink of bankruptcy again. This guy's life is literally the same. Sad job, dumb kids, jerk of a brother.
It's all about the perspective, Clarice. You just don't get it. You never get it.
Whatever. I mean, it's not my life. Just give me the wings already.
And as Clarice finally receives her titanium wing gliders, this special episode of Dick Rogers, Space Detective, has come to a close. But Dick Rogers will return with more mysteries and adventures. Same space-time, same space station. All that's left is to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas from me and everyone else here at the station.
Wasn't that just a great story? It really shows what a community can do when they come together and stick up for each other.
I mean, it was nice, but I think the broader implications of allowing a man like Petovius to continue to wreak havoc in a small town?
Yeah. Can we wrap it up? Everyone else is already in the mixing room scarfing down on milk and sugar cookies, and here we are yammering on. Mike, take it away.
We're on Facebook at Dick Rogers Pod, on Instagram at Dick Rogers Space Detective, but we are not on X. You can join the nerds on Patreon at patreon.com/space_detective.
Merry Solstice!
This episode's nerds are Angela Ventris as Eleanor, Joe, and Saul, Melissa Goranson as Mary, Michael Storm as Harlden and Auto Voice 2, Brittany Stone as Clarice, BB, and Jax, Nicholas Johnson as God and Auto Voice 1, Jacob Herman as Dick Rogers, Evelyn Goranson as Dolphax, Andrea Lang as Splagnor, Grisellas, and Annie, and Logan Wright as Dick Rogers Porn Star. Dick Rogers Has a Wonderful Life was written by Angela Ventris, music by Nicholas Johnson, sound design by Michael Storm, and audio editing by Nicholas Johnson.